toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. He tries to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Steps away. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead, always point to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Offense working from the pistol. Back to pass, it's Wells. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Pirates will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. And make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to keep it in the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Hokies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds a little space. There he goes! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL, 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Kick is in the air. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Runs through a tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quick handoff. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time
makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dumps it to the back. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of... As we start the second. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Wells. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It's complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ingram. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Biden's so effective in the red zone.
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Wells. Makes the grab, it's Sexton. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th. They can't move the chains. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And the Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ingram. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dropping back, it's Wells. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Pirates have pushed it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, ECU. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move, he fires. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, East Carolina. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the 1st half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air. It's Wells. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Pirates come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Get it out on the screen. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. If it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking downfield, it's Wells. Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Wells. They're working that left side.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Pirates. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
He's going to run it. Oh, he's got a chance. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. The throw. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the...
He's got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
To the air, it's Wells. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll... change and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ingram. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. Touchdown, Hokies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Wells. This time he's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39 29-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. And the returner goes down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got the first down and more.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Line getting set on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Caught over the middle. It's Ingram. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on 4th down. They're 2 for 4. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse